Previously on Sunlust. Well, you know, this area is just way too pretty to want to fight in. Come on, who says Sunlust ain't gorgeous? When it's not doing that to you. No, they want us to go down this way, but true map makers give you options. Thanks, Ribbiks. Options. You know, sometimes the obvious trap is obvious, and Sunlust is really good about making you literally just put yourself in the center of it. For reasons. Watch out, guys. I think the Hell Knight knows instant transmission. You know, if we've learned nothing in Sunlust, it's never a good idea to hit switches. But sometimes you don't have a choice. I mean, seriously. Now we unleash absolute pandemonium ourselves. Yeah. You know, it's like a game of Red Rover. Unfortunately, the Lost Souls can go wherever the heck they want. Bye! Welcome back to Legendary Metal Games. I'm your host, Joe. In today's episode, we are tackling Sunlust MAP04 Soul. This one is by both Ribbiks and Dannebubinga, and uses the iconic music track Desk Lamp by Stuart Rynn. And if this track sounds familiar, if you're an Ancient Aliens fan, also from MAP04, Bad Medicine Man. Let's go.
Alright, let's go ahead and immediately take out the imps as we are closed into this really tight corridor. And once we've got them out of here, let's hit a switch. Shotgun soldier on the right, the left, sandwich the pinky in the middle, and another switch. Watch out for two chain gunners behind us and their horde of imps. There's one and two. Got it. And now we can go ahead and get the berserk, get the security armor, hit the switch, get out of here before the two Hell Knights spawn behind us. SSG, top of the hill, backpack, and just like that, this first area is done for. Let's immediately take out the hit scanners and watch those Revenant missiles. I'm telling you, this map starts fiercely as we go ahead and coax out the Archvile behind the pillar before he can cause any trouble. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now, let's go ahead, hit the switch. You see that supercharge lowering? That is triggered by line def coming up the hill, jump off, rocket launcher, and now defend this area with your life. Just be careful that the Revenants don't get too close, because this area just turns to chaos. You can get back down the hill for more rockets, health, and just dodge this obscenity. Come on, Mancubus. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, this map literally throws everything at you right out of the gate. And we haven't even triggered the Megasphere yet. So let's go ahead, get all of our ammo, all of our health. Now we can bully the Revenants in the middle. And Mancubus, extreme close-up. Time to go, guys. And that Revenant we just knocked off the lift. As we let them finish infighting it out, then we'll take care of the victor. Thank you, Mancubus. Time to go. And now let's go back down here as we hit this switch to lower the yellow key card. This is why you do not edit late at night, everyone. You start calling key cards skull keys. Let's jump over here. You only have to have one key to do this. Hit the teleporting switch to take you back by the backpack. It'll open a wall section for secret number 2, plasma rifle energy cells. Let's head back to the center And 2 Mancubus to go. And 1 Hell Knight who has unfortunately triggered our trap, leading to a new bout of chaos. Let's go ahead and spawn in a bunch of Chain Gunners as we get the Megasphere, get beat in the face by a Hell Knight, and all of a sudden this area is looking better already. Especially if we get rid of you. There. And now, Mancubus. And you can tell that Hell Knight over there is completely glitched. I've done this run nearly 50 times. And I will tell you, not once has he ever gotten stuck on the trap. And the problem is, the trap actually raised behind him. So, I don't believe there's any way to actually get those bars back down. Because they're designed to pin us in, and the only way you can lower them is from the other side where the Hell Knight is. So, let's take just a second, see if we can do this legitimately first before we cheese our way through. But while we're here, let's go ahead and get the blue key card out of the way. As we go down, hit the switch, take out the Revenants behind us, immediately plasma everything else out of existence. And, in case you thought you were going to be smart and run past all the imps before he teleported, you would have got an Archvile to the face on the outside. Luckily, he is too caught up with us to worry about all the bodies behind him. One more for the road. Thank you. Don't come again. As we get our health, we get our ammo. This area is secure. Now, let's see if we can unbug the bug. Something tells me we're going to have to walk through the gate. I just have a sneaking suspicion there's not going to be a way to reset the trap. But let's check. Let's go ahead and get all the ammo, all the health. Let's try and trigger any line deaths that could be anywhere in the entire map. As we go where the Archvile was, we head back up. We go over here. We hop across, leapfrog it. We poke the bars in every angle conceivable. Nothing. Head back over here, back up where the backpack was, the Megasphere. Nothing. Even when we went over the lift itself, we hit all the switches we can hit. Yep, all the switches, still nothing. Where else? Where else? Down here. In the corners, literally checking every conceivable area just to see if there's any way to reset it. Does not look like it. Even back at the beginning, you cannot hit the switches again, even the one in the ground. So there is no legitimate way to get back through here. Again, as I've said, it's been nearly 50 attempts. This has never once happened until now. So this is something you will most likely never experience. So let's continue. This is what should have happened. It trapping us in here instead of the Hell Knight. So basically now we can't get back out until we trigger this trap. So let's go down. Let's get some rockets. And rocket launcher at the ray, because chain gunners are going to spawn on the pedestals, and meatball behind them, so be careful. There's also tomatoes behind us, but we don't ever care about that. So, meatball out. Chain gunners, out. All of you, out. And now let's deal with the two tomatoes. Them and their passive-aggressive smiles. You know they're not as happy as they lead on. But we'll be happier once they deflate. Now, right up on the lift to the left of where we are right now is where the item is. There is an item that is out of bounds. And according to Dannebubinga, it is possible to get. But I'll tell you, of every reputable source I have talked to, these are famous speedrunners in the community, as well as some famous YouTubers in the Doom community. It seems to be unanimous that Sunlust is famous for placing items out of bounds where you can't actually get to them. Mainly just using them for decoration. Dannebubinga says you'd have to do a double Archvile jump in all 50 attempts, even with God mode, couldn't pull it off. So let's go ahead, spring the final trap by hitting the switch, and back up, take at least one of the revenants out, and then start our circles. That way the Mancubus can help fend off all this obscenity. So it just seems like it's going to be a common running theme throughout the series. I'm going to try to get 100% items where it's realistically possible. But I have not even seen a single person who's done a UV max of this map get that item. So we are going to be one short in this one. I have a feeling there's going to be quite a few others as the series goes on. So, all that out of here, and that leads us down to 1. And thank goodness that Archvile cannot get out of his cubbyhole. So, let's dink him out of here. Hit the switch just to say we hit it, since that lets you go back in the level if you miss something. And just like that, this one is done. All kills, all secrets, all but the one item. And again, double Archvile jump. I have no idea what they're talking about. The few times I was able to get the Archvile to blast me, he kept blasting me away from the ledge and could not get where the light amplification visor is. So we'll just be mindful, not every level's going to be 100% items. We'll do our best. This map, absolutely amazing. My favorite of the series so far, hands down. Fun, action-packed. Please check out the Sunlust playlist if you've not. Like, share, comment, subscribe so more people can see the videos. And until next time, take care, everyone.